2021 Super Nautique G23 Paragon sitting on the Boatmate GT trailer. What a package. This thing looks so mean on this triple axle trailer, looking like a tank. We're gonna go through, show you all the features on this brand new Paragon. We're super stoked to have this in this amazing colorway. So to start, we have haze gray on our hull and rear stripe and interior deck with anthracite metal flake down the side of the boat. We've done a two-toned telescoping tower in anthracite and haze gray. You can also see that new Mojave True Weave vinyl upholstery down the side. It's a really cool new material they're using this year. Kind of has that nice weaved linen type look to it. I think it gives the boat a really rich look. We've also done gold chromax on the exterior of the boat and our Paragon logos. It's amazing detail on the Paragon. It's beautiful body lines that give this metal flake a lot of depth of color. Let's talk about the GT trailer a little bit. This is exclusive for the Paragon, made by Boatmate. This is obviously, like I said, a triple axle. We've got it on 18-inch wheels. We've got these really cool, substantial steps down the side. You can see we've got like the backlit G23 Paragon logos. We even have the gold paint to match the exterior of the boat. Just little details like that are really cool. Sea deck all matches the boat. Everything goes together as a nice package. Now, while we're looking at the wheels, you might be able to see them through there a little bit or across the way. These do have the lighted rims. We also have the frame lighting on here, and you can kind of change those to whatever color you want. Up front, got a really cool winch on there and an electric jack for the trailer. So no more cranking the Paragon up and down. You can raise and lower it with the push of a button. Also have a double rail ladder leading you into the bow of the boat, and a spare tire on this side. Triple axle trailer. Each wheel has its own independent leaf spring suspension. The spare even comes with its own brake and rotor assembly, which I think is crazy. Super cool. Up front in the Paragon, you can see we've got the docking lights on. Let's roll down this port side. You can see we've got the 30% window tint on our windshield. Telescoping tower is going to have those vertical strapless board racks from Nautique. Tower obviously has the big bimini, framed in bimini. Stepping around to the back of the boat, Nautique surf system equipped. We also have Nautique integrated steering assist, surf pipe. We've added the pair of underwater lights on this. I don't have them on because they're blindingly bright, but those are white lights on here. Also have the platform ladder. Nice little steps on the back of the trailer here, because this thing is tall. I'm not very tall, but even then, this platform's about to my chin when it's sitting on here. So, gorgeous boat. Let's take one more step back. Before we hop into the interior, just classic colors, timeless colors. but also gives the boat kind of that mean look. Let's check it out. Before we hop in, you even have Paragon logos on your steps. Cool little touch. All right, let's step into the interior. We've done a combination of mostly Mojave brown in here. This has tungsten gray seat boxing, anthracite piping, and accents. And then we kind of took a look at it before, but the texture vinyl is the Mojave True Weave, which again, I'm a big fan of. See, we also have the charcoal gray sea deck. Paragon has these awesome step pads all the way across the back of the boat, so you're not walking on any upholstery when entering and exiting the boat. And some might say, well, that doesn't look very comfortable to lay on if we want to be out in the sun. So, boom. We have huge seats that flip up on the back of the Paragon. So if you want to be comfortable hanging out on the back of the boat, this is where you want to be. They have the adjustable headrest on these seats on the Paragon as well. Secondary smaller seat, similar to what you see on the normal G23, when you have this seat folded down. One of my favorite features of the transom on the Paragon is if we step on that, you have access to your storage from the platform of the boat. So when you get done surfing, wakeboarding, you can just slide your board straight into the boat while you're still on the platform. Makes it super, super easy. Love that quick access. Before you enter the boat, you have these nice yacht-style steps leading you up into the interior. Our bottom step is also a cooler. So you have a transom cooler there with a tow point for tubing, skiing, whatever you want to do. But you have the tow point kind of hidden below the latch there. This Paragon is also equipped with the JL Audio wake sub option. So we have, let me see if I can open this up real quick. If there's enough light, the wake subs sit back here in the corner. So you have a 12-inch sub in either corner of the boat that vents out into the back through both the outside vent and the inside vent. So plenty of bass in the Paragon. With the wake sub option, you have 4 12-inch subs in the Paragon total. But love this interior. It will be incredibly easy to maintain and keep looking nice with the Mojave brown. Our tower, again, strapless board racks. The speaker enclosures for the JL880 tower speakers. So there's 2 speakers in each enclosure. And this is a custom enclosure for the Paragon. You can see that it has its own lighting, upholstery to match the rest of the boat. And you'll see all throughout the boat this really cool stitching pattern that they've done on the upholstery. And of course, our bimini top, which is fully framed in. You can tow with this on. And if you feel like you want to remove it, it's super easy. There's a ratchet strap behind this pouch. Loosen it up and the whole canvas comes off. You step down into the interior of this big step on the rear seat. As with the G23, the seat does flip up for wake view seating, and it locks. So you have this release latch right here to fold that down. That way if you lean into it, it doesn't clamshell shut. That is different from the G23. Another spot for the seating to slide into is unique to the Paragon. And when you have your port and starboard flip up seats up. Everything lines up very nicely. So you have like a big couch across the boat. And we'll let that slide back into place. This boat has the enhanced courtesy lighting package, so you've got the backlit Paragon logos, cup holders, and courtesy lighting through the interior. And those do change colors. I just have it set to white, but you can make it kind of whatever you want. This seat here does flip flat if you want it to, but again, Wakeview seating on that port side. Same thing with our starboard side. If you want access to the motor, you have an electric or power hatch on the Paragon. So we'll pop this up so we can kind of see what we're working with on the drivetrain. And I apologize for the noise in the background. Sounds like they're emptying our dumpster outside. Stepping in, we have the ZZ8 by PCM equipped on here. That is a 6.2 liter, 600 horsepower, supercharged engine, and it is direct injection. So for the 2020 model year, this is the standard motor offering for the Paragon, where in 2020 it was the 6.2 liter, 550 horsepower motor, which was not a direct injection. So this thing runs super smooth, be a little bit more fuel efficient than the other supercharged engine we've had in the past, and plenty of power for this big heavy Paragon. You can also get to your storage from either side when the hatch is open here. You'll see we also have the automatic fire extinguisher in the engine compartment, but all ballast is subfloor, so you have a decent amount of space in this thing on the back. 2,200 pounds of ballast in this 7,200 pound boat makes for a Mackin wave. And we will fold that engine hatch back down real quick. And while we're doing that, the tower also folds by hitting the arrows over here on the left side. I won't fold it down all the way, but you can see this tower begin to collapse. You can run with the boat, the tower all the way down or all the way up. You can tow wakeboarders, surfers, do whatever you want, but the tower needs to be either fully deployed or fully folded to do that. But push of a button, super easy. Stepping down, whoop, we got the cover on that side. You have storage under there, and this side gives you a pretty good idea of what that side looks like. It's mirrored, but SeaDeck lining all throughout the boat for quick drying, self-supporting hinges on everything. So when you're loading gear, you don't have those loose seat cushions to throw around and have in the way. Down our side, we have, again, the lighted cup holders, this really cool Galaxy trim that they've put on the boat, and new speaker grills that even have the same Chromax color as the rest of the interior of the boat, which I think is a nice touch, and phone holders with charging next to them. Better look at this True Weave, again, kind of that cross-hatched pattern to that material. We used to have Carbona vinyl, and that was quite literally almost the exact same color as this, with a slight texture to it, with that crosshatch, like carbon fiber finish to it. But I think with the Soft Max, it kind of gives you a little bit more depth of color and gives the boat a really nice look. And then that anthracite as well has that really nice, if this will focus for me, there's a really nice texture to it as well. So just a lot of different materials combined to give the boat that premium look on the interior. Flipping open our love seat, we have storage up in the front here. You can see our 12-inch sub and amps. It says 4 JL MVI amps and a control board in there as well. Trash can with access from the walkthrough. Our batteries sit under this hatch here in the floor. We do have a heated driver's and love seat. So when we flip open our glove box, which has tons of space in it, you'll see we have the heated love seat, charging ports, and our head unit in there. A couple storage trays, all upholstered on the glove box lid. Before I make my way to the dash, we've got the color matched cooler in the floor here. Great spot for a cooler. You also have service access port on the hatch in the back here. The third battery sits right here in the floor, and you have all your pumps. With the heated seats, we also have the heater outlets pop out. You can kind of take those around into the interior. We have another one down at the driver's feet, and then the defroster up top. Let's jump over to the dash. Driver's seat. Really the same type of seat you're familiar with in our other Nautique models, just has its own branding for the Paragon. This also has the actuated seat, so you can slide it back and forth with the touch of a button. No more scooting that thing along the track. If we sit down here, first off, we have the tandem spoke steering wheel and the hand wrapped leather. And this has power assisted steering because the Paragon runs a bigger rudder and it's super heavy. So the assisted steering is really nice. Makes for just smooth driving no matter how much weight or whatever activity you're doing. We also have the dual screen setup on the Paragon, where the left side is going to have all of our vitals, and on the right side we have our Link Panorama screen, which is also touch. Got maps on there, everything, ballast, stereo. You can turn off all the lights on this screen as well. Obviously touch screen, or you can use the helm command to navigate everything as well. Keyless ignition. Got this really cool storage shelf that runs from here all the way up front, so a lot of room to stash phones, gear, keys, whatever. You have your wireless phone charger up there. And I love this big armrest we have on the G series in general. Very comfortable. Ergonomically, you're sitting nice and low on the boat. You have a great view through the windshield. Comfortable spot to place your arm. And again, this really cool upholstered gunnel between the tower and the windshield, which looks really cool. You also have a SeatX step pad too, so you don't have to step on the upholstery if you come in through the side. That's the stuff that Nautique thinks about. That's cool to see. We got the big mirror option on. I guess not option on. This comes with the boat standard. But great mirror, adjustable. Big windshield with the cutoff here. Coming up into the bow, we do have the pocket door air dam. So when you're running that heater on those cooler days, you can just push that thing right across. Keep the wind out. Up in the bow, super comfortable seating, lots of room up here. One of my favorite parts is they've designed these armrests for whichever direction you're facing. So if you're sitting here, have your feet forward, you've got this grab handle right here. And then if you're facing the back of the boat, you've got the same thing. You just kind of fit in here really nicely. And I think it's cool that they have engineered the ergonomics into the boat to that extent. We also have the armrests that flip up on there. Flipping open the seats again, storage on either side. Plenty of room. This boat also has the bow filler cushion. That can be flipped over to reveal a SeatX step pad, or you can fully remove it for walking in and out of the boat. Say you're hopping in from the bow ladder up front. But that is about a 20-minute video. I think I've covered pretty much everything on this Paragon that we've got equipped on it. Feel free to come check it out here at N3. And if you have any questions, you can reach us at 317-845-9253. Thanks for watching.